Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. I am Namra Afzal from BS Chemistry and my ID is 13. The topic of my presentation is carbon sequestration. Carbon sequestration is also known as carbon capture and storage. Carbon sequestration is capturing the carbon dioxide produced by burning fossil fuels and storing it safely away from atmosphere. Carbon sequestration or carbon dioxide removal describes the long-term storage of carbon dioxide or other forms of carbon to either mitigate or defer global warming and avoid dangerous climate change. It has been proposed as a way to slow the atmospheric and marine accumulation of greenhouse gases which are released by burning fossil fuels. Then sources of carbon sequestration. Sources of carbon sequestration include man-made sources and natural sources. Man-made sources are industries, transportation, land use change, soil cultivation, and biomass burning. And natural sources are volcanoes, wildfires, decomposition, respiration. And these are the pictures of man-made sources and natural sources. Then types of carbon sequestration. Following are the types of carbon sequestration: geologic, terrestrial, ocean, mineral. First one is geologic sequestration. Geologic sequestration involves collecting and placing carbon dioxide into suitable underground formations for storage, and this is also known as geosequestration, and it held in small pores as shown in this. Terrestrial sequestration. Terrestrial sequestration is the removal and storage of carbon dioxide from the atmosphere by vegetation and soils on the Earth's surface through tree planting, no-till farming, wetland restoration, and forestation. Tropical deforestation is responsible for 20% of world's annual carbon dioxide emissions. Ocean sequestration. Ocean sequestration is a process in which carbon stored in oceans through direct injection or fertilization. One third of carbon dioxide emitted a year already enters the ocean, and ocean has 50 times more carbon than atmosphere. Two main concepts of ocean sequestration. First one is the dissolution type injects carbon dioxide by ship or pipeline into the water column at depths of 1000 meter or more, and the carbon dioxide subsequently dissolves. And second one is the lake type deposits of carbon dioxide directly onto the seafloor at depths greater than 3000 meter, where carbon dioxide is denser than water and is expected to form a lake that would delay dissolution of carbon dioxide into the environment. Then mineral sequestration. Mineral sequestration is the form of stable carbonate salts by the reaction of carbon dioxide with dissolved calcium and magnesium. It is a natural process that happens slowly and produces limestone. Methods for capturing and separating carbon dioxide. There are three methods for capturing and separating carbon dioxide. First one is pre-combustion capture. Before the fuel is burned, the fuel is converted to syngas and then the syngas to hydrogen and carbon dioxide. Next, the hydrogen is separated from the carbon dioxide so the hydrogen can be used as fuel. Second one is post combustion. After the fuel is burned, the carbon dioxide is separated from the nitrogen using chemical solvents such as monoethyl amine. And third one is oxy-fuel combustion. Before burning fuel in pure oxygen, so no nitrogen is present in captured gases. Impacts of carbon sequestration. About 25% of our carbon emissions have historically been captured by Earth's forests, farms, and grasslands. Scientists and land managers are working to keep landscapes vegetated and soil hydrated for plants to grow and sequester carbon. As much as 30% of carbon dioxide we emit from burning fossil fuels is absorbed by the upper layer of ocean. But this raises the water's acidity, and ocean acidification makes it harder for marine animals to build their shells. Scientists and the fishing industry are taking proactive steps to monitor the changes from carbon sequestration and adapt fishing practices. Thank you so much. That's all from my side.